Well, good morning. How you doing? This is a mobile test, and we're here in Finsbury Park, and I am trying to get this thing up and running using the minimum, using the minimum of technology. And let's just check the volume there. All right, it's at the it's at the max. But I tell you what life is like. Immediately when you want to do something, a lot of people with technology and in the movie business will tell you just as when you're ready to start to do something, then somebody there's noise in the background, or somebody decides to dig up the road, or there's a dog walking in the background, or someone decides to do something. So in the background you could hear various sounds. The sound of the streamer, which cuts the edge of the park, and on that's on my right side. That, if you could tell, from right to left. Um, so, and on the left side, I have someone actually cutting the grass. Today's date. Um, Today's Thursday. The time now is about. It's just gone after 9 o'clock in the morning. Our location here in Finsbury Park. So 9 o'clock. 9 a.m. in Finsbury Park. Uh, the date today is a Thursday. Thursday the 30th of May. I was going to say July. Today is the 30th of May, 2024, and this is the test for us to see if we could go live stream at the inner park or any location. It has its difficulties. I do this with the minimum of technical power. Uh, Looking back at my streams, I've been doing this over 6 years. So from 6 years ago to now, the equipment has changed. But it's not the equipment you have, it's the experience. There's various kinds of experience you need when you do this. You need to be aware of what is needed on camera, what is needed dramatically. You also need to know technically what is happening, because at any time the stream might go down, and you got to quickly figure out what is happening. And you have to negotiate with the location which you're on. So sometimes people they get a bit fussy. People are more fussy these days. So you have to you have to be aware of that. If not, you might just end up in confrontation with somebody for some unknown reason, because they take objection, and it might be like they just don't like you. Some people are like that. We get plenty of those people. All right, let's do a paper review today. Today it's actually the Metro, and walk out before Britain goes to the polls. I haven't actually gone through this. It's just to come, set up, and see if this actually works. In fact, I'll tell you what happened. I forgot a very important part of the kits. But because this is all touch, it's a tablet and it's all touch sensitive stuff. Well, no, the panel itself, so you don't need a mouse, you don't need a keyboard. The keyboard's actually on the tablet itself. But the biggest problem I have is actually the power. The power of this. This is an old unit. I've got it very cheap. The unit I'm talking about is the tablet I'm actually using. It's a Microsoft Surface. They're very expensive. Well, expense depend on your income, or your stature or status. rich, poor, middle class, minimum wage. Um, so this device depends on status. To get a brand new one costs over £1,000, right? I got this at 1/5 of that price, but because of the age of the equipment, it's highly prone to fail, or technical problems or other things like that. So you've got to be aware of that. If you were going to get an up-to-date one, I was looking at units of £2,000. I was actually looking at other live streaming hardware and software, and this is all £8,000. Virtual reality 360 surround. There are some 360 footage on my site, not live streamed, but other on the other section of Red5599 website. So if you search Red5599TV or hashtag Red5599TV, you see a lot of my current up-to-date stuff. There is a lot of stuff that I've done which is from the dancehall scene. There's a lot of entertainment. It's strange that from a very exciting, not necessarily a lifestyle, but places where there's like thousands of people or 1,000 people, I've done videos at events and that kind of stuff. And to be in a more solitary place like the park, where there's less action, there is more wildlife and animals, than actual people, from hundreds of people to thousands of people to people that you just can count on one hand, or just in a party of one, which is me. But I have an old friend, Smokey Joe, used to say, "Oh, me three." You say, "What? Me three? What do you mean, me three?" He says, "Yeah, me, myself, and I." Right? So, and there's probably more other terms that can describe a person of one. The upper class British people always use the phrase one does not do that. Actually, no, it's more the Rastafarian. It's actually and he always refers to two people. He's like, I and I. Oh, so there's two of you then, so that's the Rastaman chant. I and I go, and I and I gonna walk down Babylon and bust up Babylon. All right, so I started podcasting from the lockdown, my daily thing in the park, and that was recorded, and that was put out later on, either in the day or a day later or what have you. But this is live, and I could actually have interactions if I choose to. But today's just a test, and it's just to make sure that this thing actually functions. Let me just check my battery power. Okay. I have got another unit. These things are meant to be powered up for 3 and 4 hours. This is an older one, so it will probably just last for an hour if I'm lucky. So therefore, I can actually be able to be out and about at least for an hour. Once I'm inside of a location, then once I'm inside of a location, then you know, I've got the power of the power supply, the internal power, and so I can continue. Yeah, one other aspect of live streaming is the provider. The provider on this one is YouTube. It's actually amazing that that the sound you hear in the background is actually someone actually cutting the grass. Alright, so let me see if I could note. Okay, let's try that. No, that's not there. Let's try this one. Okay, that one is. So let me just take this one off and let me bring that up there. Oh, is this a bit? Is actually this a bit. I will. Yeah, no, you can see. It's actually, so it's amazing. While I'm actually doing this video, actually all of a sudden I've got somebody actually cutting a grass, and there's a guy there supplying the Finsbury Park cafe with its daily supply of food and stocks and what have you. Now it's actually amazing. Actually, forgotten my mouse, and that's the whole idea of today's test, was to just grab and go, wash and go, you know. And I actually didn't even set up the webcam, which is actually you're actually watching through at the moment with me. Let me just check that we're still going out on. Yes, we are, and it's delayed. And let me just minimize it. Right, so it is working well. All right, let me just do the thing about the digital divide. So even though this equipment is good for me, we have fun. We have both of them actually come now. We got the Screamer Man. Let's see if I can show you. We got the Screamer Man. I can't see this guy. Yeah, this is. But also with this unit as well, we have we got both. See, so this is what's amazing about life, is that when you've chosen to do something. Oh, and we've got the van in the background there. These are the people who work very hard to keep Finsbury Park. They work very hard to keep Finsbury Park clean and nice, and maybe some of the stuff I'll do with bring it up on another level. So like I said, so in the crazy broadcasting world, just as you're about to do something, you're just about to make a take, then this. Okay, let me see, while I'm holding that up, let me see if I can switch around the cameras. Okay, yep, alright, beautiful. So there's also some other skills to be learned when I'll leave that in the background. There's also some other skills you've got to learn when you're doing broadcasting, whether it's live or whether it's alright, I should have brought that up with me. Having a fun day. Having a real fun day. So let me try and get back to the camera again. Yeah. So they just do make that. Alright, so the live stream with Graham, and last one we had a guest, and I've got to pull some of the stuff up. And also back to the digital divide. watching the levels here, and it looks like it's pretty high. Oh, I think I know the guy who's going to swim. I said hello to him. I think he's coming this way. I think I did read an article in the newspaper the other day that people in the camps had people in the camps had they really decided they're going to do this catch. I'm going to start by